All right, I think it's time that we address the rumors surrounding the Halo CE remake. I was waiting a couple of days to cover this just because I wanted to see if there was more information that was going to come out, that was going to leak, that was going to be rumors, that was, how it is with video game stuff. But what is seemingly the worst kept secret in all of gaming is the Halo Combat Evolved remake from Halo Studios / 343 using the Unreal Engine. It also might potentially release on PlayStation 5. It's also quite ironic that it aligns with Xbox's 25th anniversary plans, which will focus on classic franchise celebrations. Now, this is something that we've speculated for a long time. I personally have brought it up because I feel as though it is the right thing to do, and that is that Halo Combat Evolved, the remake, remaster, whatever, will only launch as a campaign game and not have any multiplayer. I think that there's a lot of reasons for that, from having the Master Chief Collection to having Halo Infinite. But I also think that it's smart because it allows them to focus solely on making a top-tier, faithful, and somehow better remaster remake of the original Combat Evolved. Now, that is I think that's going to be a hard thing to do. But there are, if we take off the nostalgia, rose-tinted glasses, there are things about the CE original game that have not aged as well. I think of like the second half of the game, a lot of the backtracking and levels and things like that definitely don't age as well. And I think with all the lore and potential to include new levels or story beats or anything like that within this remaster / remake is what really they should be focusing on. I don't think that having a CE multiplayer element to the game would sell more copies as well. I don't think that that would be the point of it. I would also hope that if they did do this, that the game, I don't know, I would almost say that it shouldn't sell for like that premium game price. I could see it being more of a $40 game, unless it's just like packed full of content. Like it would really have to be busting at the seams with new stuff. I also think that with all the additions to Halo Infinite, having another Halo multiplayer game if you really think about it, there's MCC, there's Halo 5, there's Halo Infinite, and then potentially this new Halo game would all be vying for multiplayer, fan bases. And if you keep cutting up the player base, those games are going to suffer actually, And if the other rumors are true that there's like a standalone multiplayer game coming out, then of course I would be even more against having this remake having a multiplayer element. I also think since they're working on multiple projects, that being the next mainline Halo game, Halo 7 or whatever they're going to call it, obviously that game would probably have the multiplayer attached to it, unless this standalone thing is real. But that's all, it remains to be seen. We gotta wait until October to get real concrete official news from Halo Studios about this stuff. But there's so much like cut content and things like that. Like I can't imagine having like the engineers or the, cut wildlife from the ring. There's just so much that they could do. I also hope that the game is not rated T for teen, because I just feel like that just opens up the door for a lot of people to complain, since the original game was mature and you think of the flood and everything. I feel like that would be another misstep. What do ratings even mean anymore? Do parents even care at this point? But I think having it be a mature game opens up a lot in terms of what they can do with the flood. I think they could bring back terminals. There's so much. I do wonder if there will be like health packs and stuff like that. If they'll have like PvE stuff like firefight and everything that you can do in there. Maybe incorporate the Fireteam Raven game and those characters as the firefight version and have them fight off the flood. There's so much opportunity, I think. That's going to do it for the video. Let me know in the comments down below how you feel, what you want to see out of this. We keep talking about it. We're getting closer and closer to October. I feel like we're going to hear more and more. We'll see what happens. Make sure you leave a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys around the ring. Peace.